The hotline yesterday for you to call if you think stimulus funds are being misused. You know, give them a heads up if you think you know something. Now we're joined by Tom Daxon. He's with the Oklahoma Council of Public Affairs and former state auditor and state director of finance under Governor Keating. Tom, I think you know a thing or two about this. Recently authored a report on financial reporting within state governments. Tom, thanks for joining us this morning.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, first, let's start with this. Tell us what you think about this plan to keep stimulus funds honest. You know, for us to be self-reporters if we see something out there. Do you think this is necessary?
Well, it's always necessary that we keep an eye on the way government funds are being spent. And I think Steve Burridge and the others that have done this need to be applauded.
You know, the FBI urging us to get involved. What does that mean when we already hear the FBI stepping up to the plate and the money's just starting to go out?
Well, that's what the FBI does, and that's always a part of these government programs that oftentimes we don't appreciate when we start them out, is that you need some protections on the other end. We're having to take this out of our own hide, at least the part of it that the state is participating in, without additional money, and it means that to the extent that our auditor and attorney general and others that have to follow up are going to have to find the money someplace. It's going to have to come out of current operations.
All right, we've all sat at home before and thought, okay, we should be spending money over here and not over there. We've all got opinions, so anybody watching at home, you know we're talking about you. What should be our biggest fear? What's the fear of where this money could go? Is some unscrupulous random lawmakers going to send it this way? What is it that we're watching for?
It's always the things that you don't think to watch for that come back and create problems. I know we just had a very unfortunate situation that was revealed at the School Land Commission.
Yes.
And that had gone on for some time. I don't think anybody realized or suspected that. I know I used to be on that board. That's been, 30 years ago. And it was a very well-run organization, and it was very troubled to hear that. So oftentimes it's the things that you don't expect are the things that create problems, and certainly to the extent that citizens are aware of things and they can call in on the hotline, that would be a positive thing.
You're talking about that situation with the Commissioner of Land Office. For that to have been outed earlier on, I guess it would have taken somebody maybe within the office that might have thought something. Or are they encouraged not only to call in, but then to also maybe their identities be withheld just for their own protection kind of situation?
Well, sometimes you do have those situations where somebody on the inside knows something that's going on, and you have to protect the confidentiality of the people that are going to work with you.
All right, again, and real quick, we only have about 15 seconds here. Who is it that, the majority of this money, who is it that has their hands on it that maybe we should start? The first person we want to watch and then on down.
Well, the money is going to a plethora of programs, everything from Medicaid gets a lot of additional dollars. Our schools are getting a lot of additional dollars directly. And it's going to, there are probably well over 100 different specific places that the stimulus money is going. So we've got to keep our eyes open.
And Tom, can you, if you have, I hate to hit you cold, do you have that number that folks can call if
I don't have that here in front of me. I was not part of that.
Well, we'll get that back up. And in fact, I know we've got it posted on our website, news9.com.
Yeah.
Tom, good to talk to you. And I got a feeling this won't be the last time. I think we're going to be keeping close tabs with that money, penny by penny, dollar by dollar, because that's what our viewers would expect of us. Tom, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. 6:24.